What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher from Easy Computer Solutions. So LG have released the Stylo 6 for 2020. Now on this YouTube channel, I reviewed a lot of Stylo devices. I passed on the Stylo 5, but I reviewed past Stylo devices. And I got the Stylo 6 here from Boost Mobile, and we're gonna open it up and I'm gonna give you an overview and my thoughts about the Stylo 6 in this video. So sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. So this video is sponsored by Armadillo Tech. Armadillo Tech has some really good cases that I showcase a lot on this YouTube channel. Military grade cases. The Vanguard series of cases is top notch. So Armadillo Tech cases is very premium and I really do like their cases. And as far as drop protection, works really good. So if you want the ultimate protection, go down and get the Armadillo cases. I will leave links down in the description below. And I want to thank them for sponsoring this video. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So if you picked up the Stylo 6, or if you're going to pick up the Stylo 6 at Boost Mobile, you can pick this device up for about $279 with an upgrade, or you can get it for about $270 if you want to add a line, or if you want to buy this straight up, it's about 300 bucks. All right, so let's go and open up the package and see what it's all about. All right, so when you get the package, you see it, you have the specs. You got a 6.8-inch full HD plus display with the stylus. Look like you got 13 megapixel cameras here, 13 megapixel front camera. You have the MediaTek processor. It's going to be the P35 with 3 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage. Micro SD card support up to 2 terabytes and a 4,000 milliamp battery. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up and see what it's all about. All right, so in the Boost Mobile packaging, you get the device. Okay, wow, oh wow. Okay, so I didn't know the color here. You do get your charging brick and your charging cable, and yes, it's going to be USB Type-C, and this is going to be your packaging here. Boom, there it is. Let's get this out of the way and let's get to the meat of the show. All right, so let's look at this phone for a second, guys. Woo! Hi. Okay, I like this design. Ooh, let's take this off. Okay, let's take this off. Wow. All right, so what you got here is a nice, huge, big design here. Look like the aspect ratio here is about, look like 19 and a half, look like the 19:9 aspect ratio here. All right, with this device. All right, you got, look like you got triple cameras in the back. All right, and you got your fingerprint scanner here. On the side here, you got your power button. On this side here, you got your volume button and another button here. All right, and look right here, you got your SIM ejection tool with your micro SD card support. So this device has a little weight to it. All right, it looks really clean. It kind of remind me of, the LG V60, right? It kind of remind me of the LG V60. Look at that. All right, and wow, look at that. So the camera arrays here, and this phone is bigger than the LG V60. All right, so when you take a look at it, there it goes. All right, whew. Let's look at that. Let's see, let's take this off. Look at that, look how beautiful this is. Wow. So let's fire it up and see what it's all about. All right, so I fired up the device and I got all my information in, and let's go to Breeze Studio OS. This is running Android 10 again, and looking at the OS, it only has the Boost Mobile app on here. Everything else looks pretty stock. You do have the pin. The pin is a little clicky pin, so when you pull it out, it brings up the Stylo software that we all know and love. So there it is. Here's the pin. Now looking at the pin, especially when you compare it to the Moto G stylus, this pin here is a whole lot better. I really don't like the Moto G stylus pin. I talked about that in my video, but looking at the pin, looks okay. Now the pen software is all what we know and love, so the pen software will be really good. Now compared to the Galaxy Note pen is a lot better, a little thicker, feels better in the hand than this one. I mean, this one here is pretty solid. Also, you got functionality in the S Pen versus the Stylo 6 pen. All right, but you do have all your functionality as far as that. Now, looking at the design of the device, I'm gonna tell you, wow. I mean, it's big. This design is really big. I know we got that huge display on there, but compared to the Moto G Stylus, look at that, okay? So when it comes down to it, this phone is huge. Now, this kind of gives me some type of representation of how the LG V60 look in the back, okay? But just be advised that this device here is bigger than the LG V60. Wow, look at that. This device is bigger than the LG V60. Okay, so again, you do have all your functionality here as far as your Stylo software. And I passed on the Stylo 5 is because I think LG kind of made a mistake with the Stylo 5 when it came down to some of the functionality. It was only a Stylo 4 with some beefed up specs, so I passed on that device. But here it is. This is the Stylo 6. Now let's go and talk about the fingerprint scanner for a second. Okay, it's not the fastest. Okay, let's go with it. All right, not the fastest, but especially compared to the Moto G Stylus. Okay, so the Moto G Stylus is a whole lot faster when it comes down to the fingerprint scanner compared to the LG Stylus. Now, we do have this big tall aspect ratio here. We got some thick bezels at the bottom here and at the top. Now, when you boot up this device, it does not have the app drawer. So you do have to go in the settings and go to your home and put your app drawer in. Okay, so upon first boot, you do not get an app drawer. So that's something to consider when looking at this device. All right, so let's talk about these cameras. All right, we have cameras on the back here, and let's go to see, we have a 13 megapixel camera, and you have a 5 megapixel ultra wide angle lens, and you have a 5 megapixel depth sensor camera. Let me show you some images real quick with this device. Check this out.
The Chosen.
Let's talk about the camera app for a second. You do have your portrait, you do have your photo, you do have your video, you got your AI camera and more. All the thing you have here is your panorama and look flash jump cut. All right. And when you go into video, this goes up to 1080p, okay? 1080p, 30 frames per second. It's no 4K here on this device. And you can shoot at 720p, but you can only go up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. So just be advised of that. Again, MediaTek processor in it, 3 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage. You do have a nice, beautiful body style. So that's good, right? All in all, you know, I'm about to put this device to the test. It's pretty stock Android, which is nice. And then you do have your stylus software here that you all know and love, right? I've actually made a lot of videos about the software here. Again, I like the Stylo software because it comes with good software compared to the Moto G Stylus, which I talked about in my video. So overall, this may be a step up. I wish they could have used at least a Snapdragon 600 series processor, maybe a 700 series processor in here to give it a little oomph. But we know that this is a $180 phone with an upgrade with Boost Mobile, or a $250 phone if you upgrade through Boost Mobile, or if you buy it out, you pay $300 for it. So for $180, this is what you get through Boost Mobile. And overall, I mean, look, here's the thing. It's a got nice heft to it. And I think it's gonna be okay. I will have a bunch of comparison videos between both of these devices. This is what they direct competitors are right here. So one of the reasons why I wanted to get this phone is because I need to put it against the Moto G Stylus and see which one is better when it comes down to the software, the features, the speed, the cameras, and everything in between. But you be the judge for yourself when looking at both of these devices as far as how they look. I can tell you that the LG Stylo 6 is a whole lot bigger than the Moto G Stylus. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the LG Stylo 6 and the up-and-coming videos between the Moto G Stylus. See you guys on the next video. Peace.